Okay, so once you installed Linux on the server, so you have to open this Oracle VirtualBox Manager. You have to select the which mission you want to start. Suppose I installed in this mission 2. So I have to start the mission first. Click on start. It's going to start the virtual mission. So once server is started, then we have to log in to server first with the credential. So what is the default user in Linux? What is the default user?
Root.
Root. So default user is root. People called as a super user. Okay, so what is the password while installation? So what password we given, the same password we have to use. So using this
Oracle.
username and password, we have to log in once server is started. Now just it's starting. Okay, so we have to wait until complete starts. So once started, we have to log in this server using credential, username and password. Let's wait. Okay, click on not listed. So username root, password Oracle. Okay. Okay, so once login, so where we can give the commands, we have to verify that this is the Ethernet card. Each server, it has one Ethernet card. The Ethernet card should be connected mode. Then only we can connect from WinSCP or PuTTY using client tools. So this is the connected mode. If not connected mode, just go to here, click on, you can see. So it's connected. Suppose turn off. Now it's not connected. Click on here, go to wired off, click on connect. Yes. So where we can run these all the commands. This Linux OS is a command based operating system. It's not a GUI based. So just right click on the open terminal, click on open terminal. So here this is the terminal window where we can run all the commands. So if you want to connect remotely, if you want to establish the connection remotely to this server, we have to use PuTTY or WinSCP. WinSCP we are using mainly for file transferring. So for local system to Linux server, from Linux server to Windows machine, if you want to transfer few files or softwares, then we have to use WinSCP. So PuTTY is it's a client tool to connect. Okay, so here you can say, so it's copy paste it's a typical in case of in this virtual machine. Suppose if you want to copy this, select this, right click on copy. In case of PuTTY, just you select whatever you selected, it's automatically copied. So that's easy, very much comfort there if we use PuTTY. But in real time, we are using PuTTY only always because the server is located in client place. You are in the different location. So then you have to establish the connection to server remotely using any client tool. That is mainly we are using PuTTY or Mobile Extreme. PuTTY is the old, Mobile Extreme is the latest one. So let to connect remotely, what we required? So IP address or hostname or username or password. These three details required: IP address, username, and password. So how to know IP address? If config. So if config, so this is my IP address 146. So using this IP address, we can establish the connection using PuTTY. Let me connect PuTTY. So open PuTTY. Yes, in the previous session, so you can verify how to download and install. You can download and configure PuTTY software and WinSCP. It's a small size software. You can easily download. You can install. So here we have to enter the password 192.168.0.146. You can say. So what is the username root? password oracle. So if you want to increase this size, this font size, so how you can just right click on the white panel, click on change settings, appearance, change, select the size and font style. Click on OK. Click on apply. So now you can see a little bit size will be increased. Now, so if you select how many lines selected, I selected all the lines, means it's automatically copied. Just you select the putty. You can say here, paste, Control V. Yes, everything is when you select how many lines you select in putty, it's automatically copied. No need to click on right click on copy. In case of physical server, this virtual machine, here I selected all the things. So it's not automatic copy. You can say Control V, nothing. Before whatever I copied, this is pasting. That means in virtual machine, so if you want to copy these all the lines, just select how many lines you want to copy, right click, click on copy. So in case of putty, so if you select, suppose I selected only this line only copied. You can paste wherever. In this putty, how you can paste? In Windows, how you can paste? Control V or right click paste. Here, just a right click, it pasted. You can say again right click in the mouse, click on right click. Yes, two times I right click, two times it pasted. Like this, we can easily copy and paste in case of putty. So now we understood. Okay. So this is the username root and password you log in. This is my server IP address 192.168.0.146. This is the last login to this server. March 17th. Yesterday we log in. This is the timestamp. Yesterday login timestamp. So what is this? Hash indicates. What is the hash indicates? Yes. What is the hash indicates? Tell me. Yes. So what is the hash indicates? Hello, I am audible. Hash indicates.
Root user.
So currently we logged into server with root user. Yes, root user. When you log into server, yes, which user you log in? How you can say based on this symbol? If it is hash is there currently, yes, someone log into root user. So what is the root user? So where the username printed? This is the username. This is the username printed. Yes. So currently login user. Yes, currently login user. Root only. Currently login with root user. So what is this? Mission 2. What is this? Server name or host name. Server name or host name. Okay. Server name or host name. So what is this tilde? Yes. What is this tilde? Yes. Ashulata?
Owner of the root. Owner of the root.
Sorry. What is this tilde? This is the
Directory.
Yes. What is this tilde?
Directory.
Not a directory. Current
Directory.
user home directory. Just to open the notepad, you can make a note and you can read 2-3 times. In BTech, how you can read? That is exam purpose only, not so this is your life. This is your life. This course is changing your life. Just BTech, yes, we required a BTech qualification, BTech certification we required. But in BTech, we studied different EC, triple E, degree, whatever. Just that is the certification purpose required. This is your life. This is your career. If you get a job, you can change entire your family. You can entire lead your entire family. So just to open the notepad, whatever the everyday what I am sharing, just to open the notepad. So each and every point you can try to understand. Okay, so open the record as well. So in the record again, go through record and you can make a notebook. Yes, what is tilde? What is hash? Then you can make a notebook. You can read twice, thrice. Okay, then you can make a rough notebook. You can make just rough the commands 2 3 times so that easily remember. Okay, just we are initial classes. We are discussing only 15 commands only. Those 15 commands, if you are not able to tell means, so there is no useful. Okay, so tilde indicates current user home directory. Tilde indicates current user home directory. That answer we are to expecting. We are expecting this answer. Current user home directory. What is the current user? In this, what is the current user?
Machine.
In this, what is the current user? What is the username?
Root.
Root. What is the root home directory? Yes. What is the root home directory? Slash root.
Control 9.
Root home directory. Root home directory. What is the root home directory? Slash root. ABC user home directory. What is the user home directory? Tell me. Yes. Slash home slash ABC. ABC1 user home directory. Yes.
Slash home slash ABC.
Slash home
ABC1.
slash home.
Slash home slash ABC1. So Oracle user home directory. What is the Oracle user home directory?
Slash home slash home
Slash home
slash
slash
home.
Oracle. So the same, only root user, only for root user, root home directory means slash root only, not slash home slash root. Only this you can remember. Remaining all are same. Just replace the username. If you log in with your username, if you log in with your username, yes, Venkat. What is the Venkat user home directory?
Slash.
Slash home slash Venkat.
Yes, that's it. Just replace the username. We not no need to remember these all the things. You can remember only one. ABC home directory slash home slash ABC. If someone asks what is the Oracle user home directory slash home slash Oracle, instead of ABC you can replace username. That's it. So okay, so that's about this entire line meaning. Hash indicates current user. Which user login? Currently, we log in root user. If we log in root user with root user, hash indicate hash, it will be present. If you can say suppose a dollar. So dollar indicates
Other than root user.
yeah, currently login other than
Then root user.
yes, other than root user. So that could be anything, ABC, Oracle, whatever. Not root. That's it. Not root. Okay, so this is the description of this entire line. Very, very important. We have to understand each and everything. This is the host name. This is the username. This is the @ symbol. So tilde. What is the tilde? Current user home directory. Present working directory. Where we are in with this user? I am in present. My current directory is tilde. Tilde indicates current user home directory. What is the current user here? What is the current
Slash root.
user? Root.
Root.
So if you know what is the current user home directory? PWD. What is the current user home directory? Slash root only. I log in with root user. That's why it printed hash. So where I am in, I log in with root user. Where I am in, which location I am there? Slash root. So root user home directory. Okay, so let me go to this. Okay, so again today I am sharing this notepad. You can make a note and send me the snapshot in the WhatsApp. You can make a main notebook. Same as it is, you can write. So in Linux default user. In Linux default user root. Super user. So what is the password? Yes. While installation, password, what password you given, keep your password. Then you can place here. You can write a notebook in this. Each and every line you can description. Hash indicates currently we logged into server with root user. Dollar indicates currently login other than root user. Root means this is the root. Root means currently login username. So mission 2, this is the server name. Tilde indicates current user home directory. If it is root means currently we log in with root user. So root, what is the root home directory? Slash root. ABC user, what is the ABC user home directory? Slash home slash ABC. ABC1 slash home slash ABC1. Oracle user home directory slash home slash Oracle. That's it. Every day you can read this all the commands every day. Oh, 1 hour. 1 hour you can practice, 1 hour read, 1 hour you can write a commands into rough notebook 2 times. That's enough, more than enough. 2 to 3 hours more enough to practice these classes every day. Or we are discussing only 1 hour only, not more than that. You can do your job along with just you can spend with 2 to 3 hours. That more enough to doing this course. Okay, in Linux, everything is files and directories. Is everything in Linux, everything is either Linux or directories. In Windows, files and folders. So in Windows, there is a folder is there. Folder is equal to directory in Linux. What is the purpose of file? To store the data or information. Directory or folder to store the files or directories. To store the files and directories. These are all the things you have to read it. You have to write into main notebook. You have to send the snapshot in the same group. So what is the file? To store the data or information. Directory or folder, both are same. In case of Windows, you can say folder. In case of directory, in case of Linux, you can say directory. What is the purpose of folder or directory? Inside a directory, we can store the files. We can store the directories again. What are the default files and directories in Linux? How Linux file system architecture? We'll see. Okay. Yes, currently login with root user. We already discussed this. So how to get the host name? How to get the host name? If you want to find the host name in the server, I don't know host name. I want to know host name. Just type host name. It gives the host name or server name. It gives the, when you type host name, it gives the host name or server name. Both are same. Some people they call as a host name. Some people they call as a server name. So the entire in out of this is we called as a domain name. This is we called as a domain name. Domain name. This is we called as a host name. Host name. Host name. So the entire name we call as a host fully qualified name. Host fully qualified name. Same as it is, make a notebook, main notebook. You can, same as it is, you can write, you can read 3-4 times. You can practice. That's it. So till you get the laptop, you can make a notebook, you can read. 2 times you can read. Only 15 commands we are discussing every day. So to know the host name, this is the command we are using. This is the command, just host name enter. So it gives the current server name. So the entire we can say, what we can say entire? Host fully qualified name. Full name. If someone asks what is the host full name, you can say mission2.oracle.com. You can say mission2.oracle.com. So what is the domain name? If someone asks what is the domain name, oracle.com. This is the domain name. Here I mentioned clearly. This is the domain name. So only host name means this is the host name. The same way I can say mission1 mission1.ibm.com. Tell me. So the entire, what we say? The entire, what we say?
Host.
Host fully qualified name. So what is this?
Host
What is
name.
this?
Host name.
Yeah, host name. Can see before example, mission 2 means host name. Here mission 1, that's it. So what is this? What is this?
Mission 1 host name.
Here
Host
what is
series.
this? Here you can compare mission2.oracle.com. Here we taken mission1.ibm.com.
Domain name. IBM.com domain name.
Domain name, that's it. You can compare before example, the same as it is I taken. Mission2.oracle.com. You can take any name. So whatever place here, we can say domain name. Whatever before this one, this we can say host name. Now mission3.techmahindra.com. What we can say the entire?
Fully qualified domain.
So host fully qualified, fully qualified name. So what is this?
Host
What is
name.
this?
Host
Host name. So what is this? Techmahindra.com.
Domain name.
domain name.
That's it. Domain name. Okay. So this is we called as a domain name. This is we called as a host name. The entire we can say host full name. If someone asks what is your server full name, host or server full name, you can say entire mission2.oracle.com, mission1.ibm.com. So what is the domain name? Someone asks what is the domain name? Oracle.com.
Oracle.com.
What is the host name? Simple shortcut
Mission
host
2.
name mission2. The entire fully qualified name means you can say entire like this. Okay. So next, how to find the IP address? How to find the IP address? How to find the IP address? What is the command we have to use? If config. To know the IP address, these are the commands, fixed commands only. After 10 years, after 10 years, if you join the same course, the same commands are there. If you go to any project, any company, to know the host name, type host name only in Linux. To know the IP address, this ifconfig only. So these all are fixed commands. It's very easy to learn, do this course. So to know the IP address, we have to use if config. That's it. This is the command we have to remember. To know the IP address, this is the command. So this is the output. We need IP address. If you need something, we have to give the output. Yes, we have to give the command. This is the command we given. So this is the output they given. Yes. Out of this, what is the IP address here? This is the IP address. How to identify IP address out of this output? That is also important. You can remember this inet. After inet, there is IP address out there. That's it. So next, second command. So we already discussed this root mission to hash indicates dollar means. So to know the which user currently login, how to clear the screen? I want to clear the screen. How to clear? Yes. Anyone remember? Clear. That's it. Clear is the command to clear the screen. Now, what is the next command? So, okay. Which user? I want to know which user can log in. Yes, there is a hash is there, root user, but I want to know root user ID. What is the user ID? What is the username? What is the group ID? What is the group name? To know the more information about the current username, just you can give ID. Just type ID. That's it. ID. So current user ID. UID means user ID. User ID 0. Username root. Every user there is a one user ID assigned in Linux. Every user there is a one user ID assigned. So what is the user ID of root? Username is root. What is the user ID? 0. What is the group ID? 0. What is the group name for each and every user? It associated with one group. Group name also root. Group ID also 0. To know the user ID, username, group ID, group name, you have to use give ID command. ID command. To know the current user ID, current username, group name and group ID. You can use this command, ID command. Okay. Next, to know the Oracle user ID and Oracle username and group name and group ID. Here to know the current user information, to know the particular information, to know the particular information, you can say to know the particular user information, to know the particular user information, you can use, you can say here ID space Oracle. If you know current username, if you want to know current username, just ID. I don't want to current user information. I want to particular user information. I want to particular this user information. What is the username? What is the user ID? What is the group ID? What is the group name? Just ID space Oracle username. Clear? To know the particular user information, you can type ID space Oracle. So here UID means user ID. GID means group ID. User ID in case 101. 101 is the Oracle user ID. Here group ID. Group ID 1001 is the group ID. That means user ID and group ID both are same. If you want to know particular user ID, what is the ABC user ID? What is the ABC group ID? If the user is existing, yes, we come to know. If the user does not exist, that's not possible. So this is how you can get the more information: user ID, username, group ID, group name. Next. Okay, so yes, we already discussed root home directory. Now you can see fourth command. To know the current location or present working directory, PWD. That is the meaning of PWD. What is the meaning of PWD? Present working directory, the abbreviation. So if you want to know current location, where I am in, I log into root user. In Linux system, I log in. Where I am in, which directory, which location I am there. To know the current location, you have to give pwd command. Pwd command. You can say present working directory. I am in inside root home directory. Clear? Next, fifth command. To know the current username, user ID, current group ID, group name. Yes, this already we discussed. Current username. Let me. What is the current username here? Root. What is the current user ID? 0. Current group ID? 0. Current group name? Root. So here, here, what is the current username? Current username Oracle. What is the current user ID? 1001. What is the current group ID? 1001. Current group name Oracle. Same. Next. So find the host name or server name. Yes. Fifth command. Host name. Just type host name. So this is for fully qualified name. Vision 2 is the host shortcut name. Oracle 2 is the domain name. example. So, okay, DB can say, what is this? The highlighted one, host name. What is this? Domain name. What is this? Host name. What is this? Domain name. Okay. Next, how many partitions are there? Mount points. Partitions are mount points. In Windows, how to know partitions are mount points? In Windows, just go to PC, you can see 3 partitions are there. In Linux, the same way in Linux system, I want to know how many partitions are there. File systems, mount points. In case of Windows, we can say partitions are drives. Here in Linux, we can say partitions are mount points. To know the mount points information, df-h. How to know the partitions? df-h. -h means human readable format. -h indicates human readable format. Let me -h indicates, it gives the output in human readable format. What is the human readable format? GB, MB, KB. What is the, can say GB, MB, KB, KB. So what is the human readable format? This is the human readable format. Human readable format. Clear? So if you want to know all the mount points details in GB format, GB means it's a human readable format. You can use df-h. Suppose the same information, if you want to see the information in MB format, not human readable format, in MB, you can keep M. The same information will give the output in MB format, megabytes format. The same information, if you want to see the information in KB format, kilobytes, df-k. Clear? df-h, always -h means, it gives the output human readable format. That means gives the output in GB format. What is the total size? Can say here. Slash is the one of the mount point. How much space allocated for this? Total space. What is the total size? 50 GB allocated slash. What is the used? 9.2 GB used. G means GB. Available 41 GB available. So this all information given in GB format. G means GB. That is human readable format. The same information, if you want to see the MB format, DF-M, can say. So slash, how much? Total GB? 50 GB. So here 50,000, 51,000. Nearby 51,000 means 1 GB equal to 1000 MB. So 50 GB equal to 50,000 MB. The same information, if you want to see kilobytes, df-k, can say kilobytes. So if you want to see the partitions, you have to make this notebook. To know the partitions, this is the important. How many partitions are mount points? So to know the mount points are partitions in Linux system, use below command. Yes, you have to remember this mount points or partitions. If someone asks what is the command to know the partitions, we can use df-h. If you want to readable format, if you want to get the output in readable format, you can use df-h. If you want to get the output in MB format, df-m. The same output, if you want to get the output in KB, df-k. Same in MB, megabytes. MB means megabytes. GB means gigabytes. KB means kilobytes. Always human readable format, GB. Next, how to find the memory details? Memory means RAM. How much memory allocated for this server? How to know what is the total memory? What is the use? What is the free? To know the memory details, free -g. These are simple commands. Free -g. -g means what is the G? The output memory details. It gives the GB format. Total memory 5 GB allocated. How much free? 3 GB free. Like this, we can get the, to know the memory details, we can use free -g. The same memory details if you want to get in MB format, F free -m, MB format. Free -k kilobytes. The same information here 5 GB, here 5.5 GB, 5500 MB. Here kilobytes. The same output. Always we are looking into GB format or MB format. That's it. That's how we can get the memory details. Next. Find the CPU details. How many CPUs attached in this? To know the CPU details, nproc. CPU details, nproc. Only one CPU attached. This is local system, only n CPU. If you want to more information about CPU, ls CPU, list CPU. What is the model name? Intel Core i5 10th generation. So whether it is 64-bit or 32-bit, how many CPUs are there? One CPU. To give more information, model name and architecture, how many CPUs are there? So simple, if you want to only CPU, you can use nproc, number of procs. Next, find the CPU usage, utilization, CPU utilization or CPU usage. Both are same. How to find the CPU usage? SAR12. There is a SAR command. SAR12. You can say, what is the one? Every second, I need two results. Every second. Can say 1025. What is the next? 26, 27. So 26 is the first result. Next, when I want a result, next every second 27. Based on these two results, it gives the output, average output. 100% is ideal state. Ideal means no one using. Suppose SAR224. What is the meaning? Every 2 seconds I need 4 outputs. Every 2 seconds, 57, 59, 58, 59. 59 after 59, after 2 seconds, 01, 03. Like this, you can get the CPU usage details. Next, to know how long the system is up and running. How long the system is up and running? To know the how long the system is up and running, just give uptime. Uptime. Let me give uptime. Just from last 37 minutes, the system is running. Before, when we start the class, that time only I started the server. So, last 37 minutes, the server is up and running. This is the current timestamp. Up for 37 minutes. Up from 37 minutes. Load average less than 1% only. Okay. So, if the system is running 2 days onwards, here it gives the 2 days. Like this. So find a CPU, memory, swap, memory, all details in one place. Give top command. Just after top, just top. If it's keep on, give this output. Just control C, stopping. So in top command, what we have to know, what is the load average, how long the system is up and running, and what is the CPU percentage, 99% ideal state. What is the total memory? What is the swap memory? What is the CPU percentage? What is the memory percentage? Which user using high CPU, high memory details? These all the details get into with one command, that is top command. Just give top command, control C and stopping the results and check the output lines, all the lines. That is about top command. So to change the directory, currently I am in PWD. Where you want to go? Suppose I want to go cd/home. cd/home. Let me df-h. So where I am in PWD. cd I want to change to my location slash home, cd slash home. What is my present working directory right now? Slash home. Because I changed using cd command. Okay. So if you give cd home1 does not exist. So no such file or directory. So now I want to go back. Suppose I want to go to this directory. cd slash. Yes. What is my present working directory? Slash. I want to go back to my root home directory. cd enter. pwd slash root. Clear? To know the current username. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Root. Current login with root user. Okay. ID. We already discussed ID command. Next 14th. To see the list of files or directories. How to see the list of files or directories? ls minus lrt. It gives the list of files or directories. Okay. So how can I identify which one is the file, which one is the directory based on the color? All the blue color we can say directories. All the white color we can say files. Based on the starting letter of each line. If D is presented, then we can say those are directories. If D is not there, we can say files. Just to go through this, all the commands you can practice, you can make a notebook. Okay, just send me snapshot. Okay, before next class. So that's it. Any queries from anyone? So, okay, tomorrow.